Thank you for choosing to participate in the Business Enhancement Series, presented by Efficiency United and Semco Energy Gas Company. This training will focus on expanding your business by expanding your customer base. We will look at identifying your target market, cold calling techniques, messaging for energy efficiency projects, networking, connecting for success, and customer relationship management tools. So what is a target market? Your target market is the group of customers which you aim your products or services. These are the people that need your product or service, who value your product or service, and who are most likely to purchase it. The goal with targeting a market is to identify those who are likely to buy from you and tailor your messaging to capturing their attention and informing them how you'll meet their needs better than anyone else. You want to get at what's important to them, where they spend their time, and what information they're exposed to. So how do you figure out who's in your target market? Well, who are your current customers? Why do they already buy from you? Who are your competitors' customers? And which customers aren't they serving? What's the background of your average customer? How educated are they? How much money do they have? What race or ethnicity are they? Is there a specific cultural background? For example, the Better Buildings for Michigan study found that people with higher incomes but lower education levels were more likely than others to consider energy efficiency when making purchases and were easy to upsell to. It'll always be true that people like to do business with people they are comfortable with. So whether you are the same ethnic or cultural background as your customers, understanding this aspect of who they are and its impact on how, when, and where you communicate with them can be a significant factor in your profitability. What about their career or family status? Are they buying or renting a house? These factors, too, can have a significant impact on whether someone is likely to need or want your product or service. What about where? What's the geography of your target market? This is really one of the first questions you need to ask yourself. In today's age of the internet, in theory, they could be anywhere. However, because of the nature of your business, they're likely confined to a specific geography that might be defined by the state boundaries, the service territory of a particular utility, or more commonly, a particular radius from your headquarters, say 25 or 50 miles. The primary considerations in defining our territory are cost of travel for you, as well as cost and convenience of necessary travel for the customer. Gender and age may also play a role in one's likelihood of buying from you. For example, the latest programmable thermostats that sync with your smartphone and allow you to remotely access and control your home's temperature may appeal to younger, tech-savvy customers who are on their phones a lot, whereas the older customer base might be satisfied with the traditional programmable thermostat. You might find that in your defined territory, women, who often control the household budget, are more likely to invest in your product or service. Cohort marketing is something else. Marketing to those who had similar experiences in their formative years, regardless of age. Those who grew up in the 60s, in the 80s. It's one of the newest demographic segmentations. You might find that those who came of age in the Depression are more likely than those who came of age in the Clinton years to invest in energy efficiency. What about psychographics? So, what is the lifestyle, the hobbies? Who is your target market? How can you tap into them for marketing opportunities? How do those people access their information? Television, internet, newspaper, magazines? Does marketing to those media make sense for your business? So how do you find out who your target market is and where they are? Well, you may have access to polls and surveys as part of a chamber of commerce or business organization, or you may be able to do polls and surveys on your own. How do you track your sales? Look at your customers now and see who they are. Who are your best customers? Where do they live? What age are they? What are some of their psychographics? Maybe you can survey your existing customers and find out how to find more. Have you accessed utility reports? There's lots of data out there about who needs to be more efficient. If you can match up information about your customers with information from the utilities, you might be able to access quite a bit of new customers. Also, look at the U.S. Census Bureau. both their main census done every 10 years, as well as data from the 2012 economic census. That's the 5-year measure of American business and the economy. Google is a great resource. Utilizing Google Analytics to tell who's visiting your website, how they got there, how much time they spend, and whether they become your customers can be very valuable. It can also help you track your online campaigns through Facebook, your Google AdWords, or even display campaigns through other media. Facebook is an incredible resource, but you have to stay on it. Once your page has over 30 likes, you can start to access Facebook Insights. That provides data about who's interacting with your page. All sorts of information, what they like, who they are, where they live, but you need to be active on social media in order to take advantage of those systems. Other places you can access information, sites like mel.org, bizstat.com, factfinder2.org, sba.gov, all these places can help you find information to make your business and your leads stronger. The internet can be a fantastic resource. Visit efficiencyunited.com for a list of these online destinations to help you with your data collection. So we've helped you figure out who your target market is. We've helped you figure out where to find them, and some useful ways to access information. Coming up on the next section, we'll talk about cold calling. Yep, now that you've found your customer, you've got to talk to them. As we continue the Business Enhancement Series, presented by Efficiency United and Semco Energy Gas Company. Click to the next video entitled Cold Calling.